Welcome to the interactive detailed map. Here you can play with the information of the FSI. For instance, what you're looking at right now are all the countries or jurisdictions according to their FSI value. The size of the rectangle indicates the FSI value. The larger the rectangle, the higher the FSI value and the higher in the ranking. The secrecy score, which goes from full transparency up to full secrecy, goes from dark green up to red, indicating red, it's secrecy, full secrecy. Whereas the width of the rectangle is the global scale weight. Now, if you only want to look at the global scale weight, what you can do is click on market share of financial services, and then you will see all countries' global scale weight, whereas the secrecy score will not be shown anymore. Instead, if you want to look at the secrecy score, then you can click on full secrecy score, and then all the bubbles will have the same size, but the secrecy score will be indicated by the color, red again being full secrecy, and dark green being transparency. Now, these also work as filters, so you can be moving the filters, for instance, to exclude all of the ones in the bottom of the FSI value. You can show them again just by expanding the filter. Another thing you can do is to focus on a specific region. You can do that with the map, for instance, choosing Europe. Another thing you can do is to choose different jurisdictions. For instance, if you want to compare Cayman, and then you keep on Control, and you choose Hong Kong, now you can see both jurisdictions in the map, but you can also see their values in different indicators. By going over the question mark, you can see a description of what you're seeing. You can also look at the values of the 20 KFSIs. By double-clicking on any jurisdiction, all of them will be selected again. All of the 25 KFSIs are into 4 different categories. You can open each of them, for instance, banking secrecy, and you see what jurisdictions KFSI values look for KFSI 1 on banking secrecy. You can do this for the rest of the indicators. There are also more details which are not part of the indicators, so they are not part of the secrecy score, but they still present relevant information, such as the ABC of fiscal transparency. That has to do with automatic exchange of information, where you can have more details here. Or you can also look at beneficial ownership, for instance, for companies, for trust, for partnerships, etc. What you can also do is look at the number of Big Four. Here you can see the number of offices of each of the Big Four or the number of staff. Again, you can filter this just by seeing less countries. In addition to choosing a different map, such as the world or only North America or Latin America, you can also choose to look and to see specific jurisdictions, for instance, by geographical region, or by, for instance, the European Union. I will now let you go on playing with these, and please let us know if you have any questions on how to use any of these maps. Thank you.